What is going on, guys? GioQuinto here, and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 legendary hunting video. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at hunting the Legendary White Bison, which is another haul just like the Legendary Moose. Now, in terms of rewards, the White Bison might be my favorite out of all the animals that I've hunted so far. And just like in all my videos, I'm going to go over the rewards first. So once again, as I always say, you can prioritize the order in which you want to hunt these animals. So the tricky part about this is you're going to have to work a little bit to make the talisman. The White Bison gives you a talisman, which takes additional ingredients, which means additional work. As you can see here, we need a abalone shell fragment and we need a silver earring. Luckily for you guys, I'm going to cover that in this video. Let's start with the abalone shell fragment, because again, I want you guys to get everything from these hunts. So you're going to head to Rhodes and you're going to head to this little house just north of town, and you'll be able to pick up your abalone shell fragment here. Now, the extremely convenient thing about the abalone shell fragment, it is a dedicated item that is made specifically and put in this game for crafting the Legendary White Bison Talisman, which means that it will always be in this location, unlike other random items that have a chance of spawning in a house. It's usually random and different in everyone's game. So now if you look directly in front of me, this shiny object is the abalone shell fragment. You're going to pick that up, and once again, that will always be there, so don't worry about it not spawning in. Now, conveniently enough, there is another house in which you have a 50% chance to loot a silver earring. It has a chance of spawning in here, and I want to give a big shout out to the YouTuber Thrashy, who posted a YouTube video on his success in picking one of these up. I'm going to put his video in the description because we got to share the love here on YouTube. So the second door to the right, if you head over to the tall shelf stand here, you can loot, and Arthur chooses to go for the nightstand, but you can loot a coin purse, a billfold, and then when you take the jewelry, a chance for the silver earring can proc right over here. I myself got unlucky doing this, but I'll go ahead and link his video in the description. As for me, how did I get my silver earring? I went ahead and did a train robbery, which I'm not going to throw in this video because that would really drag things out here, but men and women give up their belongings with train robberies, and there's a chance that you won't get wanted and a bounty won't get put on your head. Alternatively, you could also take on the incest brother and sister side mission too, and when they attack you, you can kill the sister, and she also gave me silver earrings way back when I started this game. So going back to our fence in Saint Denis, we could see that trading all this in gets us the Bison Horn Talisman, which permanently decreases the speed that your stamina core depletes by 10%. That is so good. And now for my favorite part about hunting and turning in the rewards for the Legendary White Bison, the clothing. So as always, we're going to sell our legendary animal pelts. That is going to open up the crafting of the clothing tied to said legendary animal. So you're going to go into the trapper, you're going to go to garment sets, and you're going to look at the Ghost Bison set. We get to make that right off the bat, no additional material required. The Legendary White Bison hat and the Legendary White Bison coat. How sick is this set? Like, if you white yourself out and then you run around in the snow all the way up north, you are gonna look so tough. And what's crazy is people down in Saint Denis think Arthur looks like a nut. They're gonna comment on your clothing, and you're also gonna die of a heat stroke. So make sure you at least take off the jacket, and then you'll be cool again. So you can run around anywhere with a hat and stay at a normal, consistent temperature. But definitely worth the hunt. Make sure you turn all this in and you pick up all the ingredients to make that talisman as well. Now, with all that being said, let's roll the gameplay footage of the actual hunt. And the cool part about this is I was able to run into the Legendary White Arabian horse, which I might make a separate video on. But that was super surreal for me for all this to happen all at once, because I didn't know that the Legendary White horse was up here. I just knew that it was available to you whenever in the game, so I thought that was really cool. In terms of my loadout, I went ahead and I used the Lancaster repeater once again, just like I did with the moose, and you're gonna see me fail miserably because I tried shooting the Legendary Bison uphill, and according to my line of sight, I had a clear shot, but half of my shots went directly into the ground, so I had to run a little further uphill and then Deadeye and remark again. If you want to know how to get multiple shots off in Deadeye, just look at my Legendary Moose video. And with all that being said, I'm going to cut my commentary here, so if this video helped you, definitely feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel because that helps me out significantly and you'll be able to follow the series as well. This has been Gia. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good weekend. Later.
Must be close.